catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my modesty tie. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in a pulpit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she?
What the fuck?
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I know I got her. I know I got her. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I still got her. I still got her.
It's week 5 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Rashee Rice. He had a nice showing in last week's contest, 127 yards. It's the Chiefs and the Commanders on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And they are able stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
And Lance now to throw, rolling to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Trey Lance hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I don't know who the fuck these niggas got in this.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Hold him.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
That team is fucked up, bro.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Pressure comes as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker.
Between the two, running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap. Usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places, and the difference is 5 yards or 15, and in this case, that's a big play.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play, it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 57 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Shootout. And we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a throw here, hauled in. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon. He's a first down. The Lance going to throw. Going right back to Dotson. And some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Throw right side, complete to Dotson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. To throw, it's Lance.
Come on, man. Yo, what the fuck is going on with Cleveland?
It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up.
Like,
he sees his man come
man?
free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Oh, my God. I missed the fucking ball at the touchdown.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
10 cycles. Black shot.
Oh, that's a fucking wide open touchdown.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Big strides, look at him go. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Yo, what the fuck is going on, yo?
Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Shootout. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Mahomes out here looking like a fucking superhero.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, three things can...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. Offense, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board.
No, why do you not want me talking to me?
You know, I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Yo, come on, man.
Pacheco gets it up the gut and shedding the tackle, and now some room.
That's the shit that, like, why are they not moving? Like, why I gotta
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Well, now heavy pressure by Washington, and they block it. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
On 1st down, Lance out left to Dotson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a 1st and goal.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now stands at 13. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. On 1st down, Mahomes. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jamin Davis. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, They feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just waffle them toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt.
Oh, come on, man.
Fair catch called for in May, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
He be getting in there fast as fuck, man.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds
this nigga be changing the routes, man.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And again, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here.
That nigga dropped that shit, but he didn't drop that shit.
Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce. The Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Come on, man.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Another motherfucking play I gave these niggas again.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
They got 14 points off the fucking rough of the kicker.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half.
Come on,
and we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Fuck that knee.
He's going to air one out.
Fuck that knee.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat in the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete to Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
I don't know why it seems like
Throwing
when
on
I want
first
to do my
down is
audible, it
Lance.
takes all day.
Steps
Oh,
away
come
to
on,
his
man.
left. And
What
this
the
one is
fuck
gonna
is
be
going
off the
on with you,
mark,
Trey
too
Lance?
far out in front.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now Lance throwing on second down. And that'll be off the mark.
This nigga Trey Lance is fucked up.
It's
Fucking
incomplete.
weird, man.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing his Lance on third down.
Now that I understand.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra
I'm probably gonna
defenders
miss
on
it
the
anyway.
field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Lance looking to throw it. He's going to fire one deep. Middle
Come
of the
on,
field.
man. It's like everything is fucking poor accuracy. Like, come on, man. What the fuck,
Commanders
bro?
went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next
They
drive.
got Trey Lance all
And with
fucked up.
Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Oh, come on, man.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here is Washington now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
There we go. Yeah, okay. Last couple 2 minutes.
Lance now on first down. They got his man complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. 73 yards. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
We got to get.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Rice.
Looks like my niggas can't make tackles.
There for KC, 46 yards.
Well, as my dad would say
I ain't about to
sometimes, I'm
do
just
this.
scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can
Yo,
hurt
why
your
they won't let me
defense.
change into this nigga?
First and 10, here's Pacheco. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Mahomes. Yeah, he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco
too much yards, too
with
many
his second
points.
TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit.
Man, part of this
Extra
shit was
point
fucking
up
killing
and
me.
good
He
by
fucked us up.
Shudak. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
It's alright, let's go.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out.
Let's go and learn.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Washington offense back out there. Well, partner into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Lance. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. Here we go. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Ready?
Here's Lance. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. Now he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. They do go for it. Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. To throw, it's Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Steal. Check steal. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He'll get this down to the 38.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Ready.
Hall again. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Lance. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. And now here comes Kansas City. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete.
This nigga is busting everybody
ass. The final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Mahomes now on 1st down. And pass complete to Moore. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey.
How do you know I wasn't blitzing?
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The fullback dive held up short, and the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
He's going to look deep down the field. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Working from the gun, Lance. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
Come on, run it out.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Gonna look deep here for Pacheco. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now here's Mahomes.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They're able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
Come on, man. This nigga is kicking my ass.
He does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case,
he got that fucking extra. They're not going to let me get that through.
Able to hold on to the football. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal.
Oh, my God, yo. Like, why wouldn't the safeties move up, yo? Like, that shit is so gay,
yo.
Yo.
Exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
I'm about to say, where the face mask in there?
Personal foul. Face mask.
I thought they even called that shit.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Right, right. Black Ultra.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Colin Johnson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points. Moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team.
Mahomes now on first down. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Mahomes to throw once more.
Oh, why did you let... That's a safety, man. Why do you let me jump?
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, God.
This is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Now Shudak for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was Sky Moore capping things off with a touchdown reception.
I guess I just gave up.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. CD, this is the ideal situation, the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Lance. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He had a man running free.
Like, I don't understand what the fuck is going on with Trey Lance.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 66 yards. And the Commanders have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number's...
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner,